and his quality is exceptional. I think he might be the best player in the league at this moment in time. I really do.
MLS released its salary numbers. We saw Unu's number today. Was that just perfect timing for him to get a goal?
Well, the salaries are a little bit misleading. Okay. There's a lot of, I only briefly looked at it. There was 5 or 6 that I saw were completely not the right number, but they are what they are. But, I don't want to dwell on what people earn,
Do you need to see some more composure from Mettenair there?
Disappointing, disappointing for Romain, because he's been playing really, really well for us as well. So, but hey, we have to get on with it. That's football. You can't lose your discipline, and if you do, generally that's what happens. So, it's a disappointment for the player as much as anybody, because I feel as though he's been in really good form as well.
Is Ray's heel okay? It's all out of action tonight.
Who?
Reynoso's heel, his back heel.
He's he kicks it as many times with the back of his heel he does the front. So, but he's just got incredible vision and awareness of what's going on around him. We always say, don't we? The people who fetch the most money are the people who can make a goal and score a goal. I want him to score more, but if we do, as I said, we've got one hell of a player for sure.
What did you see on the first goal? First goal conceded? Did you guys maybe check off a little bit there?
Yeah, we turned it over, and Ethan came in and held his hand up. We turned it over cheaply, but and then we a little bit. I don't think we were as aggressive in defending as we could have been, and it was a good finish from the kid, to be fair. But that's maybe a couple of negatives on the evening, but there wasn't many, because even the first half, I thought we played some really good football.
Adrian, it just looks like, looking at scores around the league, with LAFC winning and LA Galaxy up big, it just kind of the grind just continues for you guys.
Yeah, it does. And, I said to you last week, I think it's going to go to the last game. Saturday's a huge game for us, but it's a huge game for LAFC. Us winning the game here this weekend could make a big swing. So, but hey, we know it's not going to be tough. Probably one of the most expensive assembled teams in the league. Well coached and really good individuals, so it's a big test for us again, for sure. We good? Thanks.
I'll have you there. Asani or Adrian next, folks.
Hassani, to come back from a goal down, to stave off Philadelphia when down a man for 12-plus minutes, what can you say about the resiliency of this team to get 3 points?
Yeah, I think it's been a big focus for us over the last couple weeks, especially after the Colorado match. I think it's we've all talked about it, like this is crunch time, and I'm just proud of the boys and the effort they put on the pitch today.
Does a victory like that seem even sweeter after a game that was contentious and competitive right from the very start?
Yeah, this year, there's teams that came back and beaten us. It feels a lot better, gives us more confidence going forward, knowing that, that kind of like backs what we think in our ability, and it just gives us more confidence going forward.
How crucial are 3 points in a situation like this?
Oh, it's huge. You look at the West, it's tight from, I believe, 4th all the way down to 9th. So any 3 points we can get, we're happy when they come.
What happened on the first goal you guys allowed?
Yeah, I think there's just a breakdown in play. we won the ball. I think moved the ball quickly, a little like a lack of communication, and then I mean they got 4 midfielders in there, and they played into Montero, and he set the ball, and the other midfielder came in and finished it. So I think that's just something that we got to look over the film, and we know that's one of the dangerous areas, and we know that they cross the ball the most in MLS. So we weren't happy to give up that goal, especially during that time. But these are things that we learned from, and we got to move forward from it.
I think this is Unu's 5th goal on the year, 5th or 6th goal on the year. What can you say just about him continually showing it?
Can you say that again? Sorry.
Unu's 5th or 6th goal. What can you say just about him continually showing it by getting on the score sheet?
Yeah, I think it's tough coming into a new environment, a new league, especially coming off of a full season in France. And I think that's just going to give him more confidence and give the guys confidence in him going forward. So I'm happy for him that he can get that goal, and hopefully we keep getting wins.
What was the difficulty being down 10 men down to 10 men for about 15 minutes or so?
Yeah, I mean, they're a really good team. And so, towards the end of the game, they started to overload the sides of the ball. And even more so when we had 10 men. And so I think it's for us to make sure that, we're covering the back shoulder. We're communicating even earlier for their intricate play and try to get them on the counter. So, yeah.
Have you ever played with a guy who has the vision and willingness to play with his back heel on those passes like Ray does?
You said what? Sorry?
I said, have you ever played with a guy who has the vision and the willingness to play with those back heel passes like Ray does? He did 2 or 3 of them tonight.
Yeah, definitely not 11 aside. I think that's something that we say for just kick around or street soccer, and he's got great vision and just even knowing when a defender is going to press him, and he's great checks over his shoulder. Yeah, he's a great player, as you can see.
Any more for Sonny? Thanks, Sonny. Thank you guys.
Adrian, how did you feel about the fight tonight to come back from a goal down and to stay ahead when you guys went down to 10 men?
No, it's good. Good result for us. You have to keep going because we know that it left four games, 4 finals to reach the playoff. But we know that it's important to stay focused in our team, and so yes, for 4 games. But we have to keep going. I think it was a good game against a good team. Is third in our conference. So no, it's nice. We have to keep going and take every game after days.
Are you, Franco, and Ray getting better by the game together, learning each other? And
Yeah, of course. It's a pleasure for me to play with Ray, with Robin, with Ethan, with Franco. We know that we all are dangerous, so it's good. It's getting bigger. We know because this season we have lots of injuries. We have lots of. I just arrived few months ago, so it's not easy to find an atmosphere good. And I think it's better when you play. It's getting better day after day, game after game, and we can see that all players take confidence. It was very good for the team.
you have to be aware with Ray, every time you're around him, the ball's going to come off the back of the heel with that pass.
Yeah, of course, he's a great player. For me, it's very great to play with him. And I don't know when he receives the ball, he can, for me, pass a good every time a good pass to score. So for me, I speak a lot with him. So it's good. It's getting better day after day.
Can you describe your goal?
It's still Franco who receives the ball, and I am between the two players, and I'm go behind the defender, and I saw the goalkeeper go on the other side, so I shot on the first. So it's great. I thought good. It was good for me, but the most important it is the victory.
How much more comfortable are you feeling as the games add up?
How much comfortable? I feel comfortable because when you play every game, it's better for me. And when I finish a season in Europe and I begin another season, it's not easy for me. I discover a new country, a new language, but I don't find any excuse for me. It's another experience. So I have to do my best to help my teammates, and I think it's getting better. I feel confident for the games it left.
Were you surprised that your shot was saved when Franco scored? Were you surprised that your first shot was denied?
Sorry,
When Franco scored,
yeah.
It was off your rebound. Were you surprised that didn't go in?
I'm not surprised that Franco scored, and because we are in good position always. So no, it's good, and I think it's getting better.
Any more for Adrian?
Does a game like that, afterwards, a victory like that feel even better for a game that was so competitive and so physical from the start?
Yes, it was a game difficult against a team very physical. We know because we saw some videos about this team, and we know that it's very strong. But the most important is our game. How you can play. So it's most important, and you want to play from back, and it was good because we can play through us, not over us, and we know we have to play football to have good results. It's most important.
You were on the other side of it with Colorado being a man up a couple of weeks ago. How do you think you guys did for those 13, 14 minutes being a man down?
Yeah, we know about this team. We remember about this game, so we don't do the same mistakes, So every game it's another game, so it's good and it's important because it's left 4 games, and the most important is Saturday against LAFC.
How did you guys keep the belief after the loss to Colorado?
After Colorado, I think you have. Yes, we believe on our team. We know that it left 5 games before this game, and we know that we have a good team, a good player. So you have to keep going to take more confidence, and we do the best, and we will see for the results.
Merci.
Thank you very much. Très facile. Fine.